So, welcome to my channel, Leah's Bubble Bubble, and this this live stream for the love of crafting, episode 12. And finally, there's been so many things that had gone wrong for me the past day. But we figured out that it was my computer that didn't work perfectly, so we needed to change it all and change the setup and everything. So now I hope we have all the things that we need to have where it should be. And I'm not used to have multiple screens, so I just want to know that everything works as it should be. And I also tend to let's see if I can. So now, hallelujah. And I have right now done a nude. Let's see. Okay. So I have promoted it on Twitter. So, or X. I think it's just it's a ridiculous name for. I'm so used to call it Twitter. So, well, you might in the chat. I have had Jan and Saska, these two amazing women, do really, really nice work for the represent, and they say, "God bless you, my sweet friend. Afraid I can't stay, but I had to send you my love." And I say, I'm so proud. That is really, really, really nice. So thank you so much. So, so today we have, as always, multiple projects I want to show you and talk about. So first of all, I'm gonna create some space for me here. Last week I had 2 projects that I was working on, and they are now almost finished. I haven't just done the last thing with the socks. So here they are, and these socks came out pretty well. But I want to. Well, I will probably just use them indoors. They're not perfect, but it will do for me. And I also had my diamond painting. I have so much stuff here. And of course, no diamond painting without butterflies. So here it is in its entirety. I haven't had the time to look for a frame, but I think that will do for a project tomorrow. So here it is, and I'm going to have a type. It's a type of glue to the diamond painting. I think it's called not ProPud, Mod Pod. It might be Mod Pod. I'm not sure. but it seals everything off in, and need to dry for about a day, about 24 hours, before you can frame it. And therefore, so when you have the Padma over the diamonds, they not tend to lose. So at least that is something. So these are my to a project that actually be have finished. I think my husband said something about that he he wondered if I died and come to heaven or done something illegal. I did something that I finished. Well, and today we are going to talk about pearls. Now, I'll just show you my pearl stash. Last week I showed you a project with angels and some writing, and there were pearls on those angels. Now, those pearls was the wrong kind of size, and there was these pearls. Now you can see that they are quite large, and I don't like to use these, but I have them. These are the remains from when I did my own jewelry for a time. So hopefully well, I found some use for them. But just to compare in size, I have these pearls too. And these ones came in this very handy box. So if you open them up, let's see. Do I dare to open? Yeah. I just want to show you the difference in size between those pearls. You can have them there. And the size of the pearl are important when it comes to when you want to do a neat cross stitch. So I have these, then I have these pearls, and they're really nice stashed in these boxes. You have a lid on the top, and every container is the other's lid. Oh no. Sorry. There were some pearls that escaped me. So, yeah, as you can see, what the... Okay, so... most of the time I use these pearls when I do like a birthday card, or you know, want to highlight instead of doing French knots. French knots is when you take the thread a couple of times around the needle and make a knot. I suck on it. It's never turned out good for me, no matter how much I do it. So I replace those knots with with pearl, with a pearl instead. You still get the same effect, but it's very much easier, and I get to be free from the headache. And besides, if a pearl come a little bit on the side or something, you can change it. But when they're not ever not, for me at least, look different from each other. So then I have to say, well, that this I need these pearls, and I said with sincerely, I have pearls, so my future grandchildren still will have pearls, without any competition of it. So, and and these boxes are really nice to store pearls or small parts when you need to know where they are. And these are the smallest containers that I have. Then I have 2 boxes with the large containers. So, then to comparison, the pretty big size difference between those two. And I chose to have those in these containers just because they are so much easier to just to find them and to when you have use for them. Now look at these. I don't know if you can see it. I think my light is, but these are a little bit with a shimmering. You can see it here. A little bit shimmering effect, metallic shimmering. Like, for some reason, I came up to think about a unicorn when I see these. So, yeah. Anyway, the most pearls I use are the black ones for some reason. So, I have some bigger pearls here too. I'm not sure why, but here are some bigger pearls too. Probably for some project I have forgotten about. So and these are like I said, I have 1 box more. So yeah, these are quite heavy. So and sometimes, most of the times, when you use pearls, when you cross stitch, you don't need that much, that many of the pearls. So, and sometimes I'm out and about to do some adventure, but I still want to have my pearls with me. So I have these. I restock them in some, like, what can you call it? Traveling compartments. So I have this one with it's just 4. But this one, I don't trust it that much. I found it in a cheap store. And I have this one that I actually got from a friend. And they have 2 different kinds. Smaller compartments here, with the one little bit larger, like for the needle or the thread. And here on this side you have one big compartment, like for needle, thread, and all the things. I normally, when I do stitching with pearls, I have specialized special needles and special thread for it. The thread I'm using is waxed cotton thread, just so the pearl just stay on as it should be. And when the thread is waxed, it's a little bit stiffer, and it is a more the end result is more lasting than if you don't have, you just use normal threads. But I have this one. This one is called a tacky bob, and it's actually sticky. You can see it. So yeah, really sticky. So if I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do, I just or how much pearls I need, I just sprinkle some out in the corner, or so, and the threads, the pearls just stays where they are, and I can just fold it in and take it with me when I out and about. So there is some of my pearls. Oh yeah. I have these ones too. I need to show you these ones. And what's so special with this one? These ones are fluorescent pearls. They are actually illegal to have, but some they're still sold. Yeah, you can't buy them in Sweden, not where I have. What I have known about, I got this one from a friend. So fluorescence then means that when they are when exposed to light, they start to glow in the dark. So and they're a really nice effect, like on Halloween stitch, or small things like that. But these parts are quite big, so let's see what I'm gonna do with them. I'm not sure, but I have them. So there are some of my pearl stitch. So I have some little bit bigger pearls here too. These are just shine through, just so these are they are quite nice. Let's see. So, but they're big. Then I have these ones that are smaller, but in a complete mess. And well, for now, I don't have the energy to sort them out. So I take this as they go, because they are both small and bigger parts. And yeah, you see, this is just, it's a total mess. So on a rainy day, perhaps I will do some sorting out, but not today. So that was my 19 minutes of rant for about my pearls and my thoughts about pearls. So, ba ba ba. Let's see here. Can I see this? So, I have everything I need to have, and yeah. My stream last night was a total disaster. So, let's see if we can do this. So, um, so, I, so now my new project, hallelujah, is what is called a virus shawl. There are free patches all over the internet. I found mine on hobby. I think it's hobby.com or .se. .com, you come to the English site, and you can choose what kind of language you want to have it. So, yeah. So, let's start to do some crocheting. How do you say it? Do you say it with an like with French accent or like crochet? It sounds so odd. Well, anyway, like I said before, if you are new in here, welcome to this channel, Leah's Bubble Bubble, and my live stream for The Love of Crafting, episode 12. And I hope you will want to come in here and make yourself known in the chat. I love to chat with you. Otherwise, I'm gonna sit here and talk about life in general, and just have a nice Sunday, or no, Saturday evening. Right now, I know there are a lot of people that are on MegaCon. I hope one day that I can be one of them. And let's see. So, yes. Well, anyway, the stream I had yesterday. Oh my God. Well, it turned out that it was my computer that didn't want to do it at all. Probably because it's very old. And that was also the reason why I couldn't stream my music sermon that I had a couple of weeks ago when I sang at the church where I used to work in. Speaking of job, I have a new job in about 2 weeks. So after Easter, the Easter celebrations, I will have a new job, and hopefully I can still have my live stream on Fridays, depending on how my schedule looks like. But um, it's gonna be nice to have a new job, and learn, to get to know new people in this in the city, and hopefully make something nice of it all. Anyway, so if you're new in here, welcome so much to this live stream, where I'm going to talk and crocheting at the same time. And sometimes I might be counting in another language. You might recognize, and that is because the language is Swedish. So, for some reason, just when it comes to counting, I'm much better counting in Swedish. My native is my native language, of course, but let's see here. Uh, so let's see here. Three, four. I have done one of these shawls before, but it's um, it's about it's it's not that warm. I made it in a cotton yarn, which is it is nice to have on spring and in the fall, but not in the winter. So this oh, sorry about that. Yawning. Well, this yarn is a wool superwash. It means that it's still wool, but it is treated so you can wash it in the machine. And it actually very, very it's very soft on the skin, and very nice to work with. And in this I have I don't know what I was thinking when I bought it, but I have a bag with all these yarn. So my intention is to make one large big shawl, so for me to use when it's time for winter again. I know we are going to for summer now. What am I? Oh, I made an error. So I'm going to do this one. Yeah, now it's right. It's right. Come on. Do-do. So, if you're new in here, welcome to this channel, Leah's Bible Babble, and to the stream for the love of crafting. Normally I have the stream at 9 p.m. here in Sweden, but tonight we had a guest, so I decided to put it on 1 hour later. Then the guest they went home 8:30, so yeah. Anyway, but nice to know that we still have some kind of social life. Anyway, we had movie night with the kids' uncles, or my husband's brothers, and we saw Alien Resurrected and Alien vs Predator. Some during the course of several evenings, we have gone through all the Alien movies in correctional order, as they how they take place. So oh, now I see what I can't just talk and crochet at the same time. Oh my lord! I'm going to skip one. So and skip. So so is the pattern I've used it that I'm using is actually pretty good because they have pictures in it. I have no problem to work for on a diagram or something, but it's nice to know to see it with a picture, and you can pretty quickly realize, oh, I'm doing something wrong here. Why am I doing wrong? So they are 1, 2, 3. So and the first the so let's see, I'm not skipping those two. Yeah. The first rows here are pretty boring. Then when it gets interesting when you're starting to build up this half moon. What do you call it? Pattern? Yeah. So do. It's gonna take a while to get through it all. Just because we had friends over, so I started some type of cleaning project, as always. So, and it was my corner of the couch where I normally sit and do my stitching or my crafting. And I don't know, I think I made it better. At least there's a couch we can sit in. So, you. Let's see here. So now the good thing starts. Let's see here. So 3, and this is why I normally use, or why I use these kind of yarn that is multicolored. I just love to see the effect it creates when you knit or crocheting with it. But just tonight it is very stubborn for some reason. I hope I am more stubborn. So do. If you're new in here, welcome to my channel, Leah's Bubble Bubble, and to this live stream for the love of crafting, where I do some craft every week. I do a lot of crafting off cam too, but once a week I sit here and talk to friends. So make yourself known in the chat if you're new in here, and I hope you're enjoying this a little bit quieter stream. I know that a lot of streams that can be very chatty, and there's a lot of things going on at the same time, and never taking a break. And in today's society, we need to find those those moments when we need to be able to take a break. And I know I haven't had a new episode up for a very long time. My life has been really crazy lately. With all the that I've been unemployed and worrying sick over a lot of things. So hopefully now that I know that I have a stable income, that I would now just to be able to found more time to do research and writing and, recording and editing and everything. I do everything by myself, so in a way it is it is a little bit I can't say overwhelming, but it takes time. At least now where still is new on some things, are just not it takes time for me. Simple as that. Some things take go very easily, and some things takes so much energy. So I am still on Psalms, and I'm talking about all the different Psalms in the Bible. And now the remaining Psalms that I have, about 40 Psalms, they are more poetic and more, well, written with rules, so to speak. It calls an alphabetic poetry. I'm going to talk about it more in the episode, but these kind of poems, they go in chronological order for the alphabet. Now, when these poems were written down, they were written down in Hebrew. Now, the different Bibles there are all over the world are now they're translated from Hebrew, but you can't have the same writing style when you translate. So, and sometimes when you compare languages between each other, some languages have words that are better describe something than another language. So there can be a little bit of kind of loss in the translation. But I'm going to talk more about it in the video. But that is something you still need to have in mind when it comes to like reading the Bible. I know that it is on kind of upswing, some sort. That more and more people started to write or read the scripture. And I say, please do. there are so many things that we still can learn from it today, even though it is 3,000-4,000 years old. So what to do? Okay. So it's 10 in these ones. Now it's going to 10 in the next. When I went through all my things in my creative corner in this home, I found so many things. Actually found my favorite thimble that I actually thought it was lost. But it was just laying on the floor and waiting for me. So now I know what to do with it. Now I can use it to. I use the thimble when I do some cross stitching. At least on the larger projects I'm working on with from Heaven and Earth, because there is so much. When you have very thin needle and you need to have a little bit force of it to get it through the fabric, and yeah, my hands looks like shite, so therefore I need a thimble. So if you're new in here, welcome to my channel, Leah's Bible Babble, and to this live stream for the love of crafting, where I do some crafting every week. Normally I do this live stream on Fridays, but yesterday was a total disaster because my computer just didn't want to do it. So we needed to troubleshoot it, and it took a while, but we're here now, and that is important. And from now on, I'm going to do my live streams from this setup that I have here. So I do always the live stream on the evenings. Here is where I live, just because my the rest of the family is in bed, so we don't disturb each other. So, no. What the? No. I think it was, I don't know, it was yesterday or the day before. Anyway, my husband was playing Elden Scrolls, or Elden Ring, sorry, Elden Ring, and I think I was doing some knitting or something. Anyway, it didn't go as I planned, so I was sitting there and made up a whole new vocabulary of curses. Well, the thread didn't want to coexist with me. And at the same time, my husband just, he is not good at gaming sometimes. At least when it comes to to the Souls games and the Elden Scrolls and those type of games. You see here, I have to show you a little bit why I am getting frustrated sometimes, because this thread it just strings it up. So when I'm gonna hook it up, so, and sometimes if if I'm stressed or don't think, uh, this yarn just splits, and it is, oh, this is gonna take a while before I'm finished. Oh my lord. 8, 9, and 10. Now you see that I'm having a little bit of the effect in the yarn here. So, and I love these kind of things. Let's see. Oh my god. Oh, come on. So, I see that a little more. It's a shade for pink. One more. And it's important to get all the strings. Oh, yay! Hello, Fallout Dave. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Fallout Dave says, I just got a YouTube notification. Oh. Well, you are very much welcome here. So, Fallout Dave is the my number one. Can I say YouTube husband? So, I know I am married and I have a real one upstairs, but and he supports me very much with the technical stuff when it comes to to streaming, and further thing is he has never streamed before, so that was a lot to for him to start to explain how I'm gonna do with the OBS and all this different settings and everything. Almost confusion for me. But for that day, you are very much welcome here. So, like I said, I am doing some crochet tonight. Just have begun to do a shawl called the virus shawl. Fallout Dave says, well, I've been fighting with an 18-year-old game trying to make it work for streaming. Yeah. Is it, was streaming a thing for 18 years ago? Like 18 years ago. Yeah, but that would be in the beginning of the millennium. Yeah. The stream must have been a thing. But yeah, I can understand you. It can be one hell of a challenge sometimes. This just show how how old I am. Oh my, yeah. I don't think that I'm so old, but sometimes I am way too old. No. I'm old enough to say I'm too old for this shit. Let's just say that. At least when you start to look around in social media and different type of like these TikTok challenges and all that. I'm too old for those. Fallout there says, I think it existed, but not like now. The game itself has to be run under Windows XP compatibility mode. It's quite a lot of acrobatics to get it running, but it crashes a lot. Oh, Windows XP. Yeah, I had Windows XP on my working computer for my last job, and it the computer didn't run smoothly at all. And you can use it as a typewriter, more or less, but the computer refused to talk to the printer. So I needed everything to bypass everything. So I could write on the computer and store it in my Google Drive. And through my phone or iPad, I could access my Google files and print them from them. So, but not from the computer itself, but only from my phone. So, I'm pretty thankful that I have quit that job. The last time I was there, I think I was on a Sunday sermon or something, and one of the members in the congregation, she came up to me and said, "It shows that you don't work here anymore." Just shows off how much I really did on that workplace. So, Fallout says, yeah. It has to be run as administrator, and that makes it trickier for the mods manager to run the game. Then the mods add instability problems. I'm trying to track down the conflict now. So, not as reaction at what you are doing. Yeah. Um, that is very true, Folatabe. um, but so much at this yarn is splitting. That is not relaxing at all. At least not for me. So, da, 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 da. So, so. Uh, what I like about this type of this pattern, that is very rememberable. So you are repeating, I think it's 4 or 5 rows that you are repeating. So right now I am just on the first so-called, like a bubble. Father says, I think it could be relaxing to me, if not for the horrible results I had, along with the bleeding I do. Yeah. uh, the bleeding. Oh, the bleeding. I have bled so much. um, that's why I use thimbles and protection for my fingers, at least when I am near a sewing needle. I tend to punctuate my fingers a lot. Oh. Um, so, do. So, um, Follow says, I think I need metal thimbles, titanium perhaps. That I'm gonna show you what kind of thimble I use. Oh, so here it is. And it has a metal topping. And I'm using the smaller size. I think it's come in 3 sizes or something. Pretty neat. and the only thing is that you need to have short nails when you're using it. But that is all. And actually, I always have my thimble on my middle finger because I can use the pinching, my pinching grip with thumb and index finger. I think it's index. Does it call the index finger? Anyway, then I have my thumb on my middle finger. So, yes, this one is one that I use. So, it's splitting, it's splitting, it's splitting, it's splitting. Yay, or not. Now, Follow says, interesting. I want the biggest size for my fat fingers. Yeah, I think there are up to. If I have the small size, I think you have like large, extra large, and 2XL or something. So there is a size that will fit you. I can promise you that. And the brand is Prym, by the way. So I'm not sponsored by Prym yet, but they are. They do really good stuff. So, Follow this says, I need extra large gloves in my job in the kitchen. Sometimes I use small size, but I have medium for the most. Because, well, when it comes to the length of the fingers, the small size just is like there on my fingers. So my mobility is not that great in small size, while but at the hand it is perfect in length, but in medium size the fingers are okay, but the length is longer, of course. So, but yeah, I use most of the time I use medium size. Oh, sorry about that. Like I said, this the time is 11:10 p.m. here, so I'm doing this just for an extra stream because yesterday's stream was a disaster. So I will make it up to you, of course, as always. Yeah, and some. Let's see here. One more. You know, look at this. Um, so, Follow says I had more than a few streams and like that. Yeah. Um, mm, like I said before, and I don't know if you heard me, but it was my computer that was faulty yesterday. So right now I have another computer where I do the stream on, and from now on I'm gonna have this set up for streaming. I can still record on my other computer, or it's a laptop. I can still record and writing and all that, but I can't do stream on it. Follow says it's something how everything is fine until the stream starts. Yeah, I am totally with you. And then you click on the stream button, and everything's like, ooh, and you sit there, and I have no idea what happened. So yeah. And sometimes I'm a tech illiterate, so need to go to pause and scream for my husband if he's home. And yeah, it is a hassle sometimes, but I'm learning. I'm learning to at least to know what I'm gonna look for, and it takes time, but at least I'm learning. So, time for the next row. Let's see. Um, when I did my deep cleaning uh, in my creative corner, I found so many things. Um, the actually a lot of projects that have started and for some reason um, never finished. Like there's a sweater, Penny's arms. I think I know what kind of pattern I used. I'm not sure. That's the that's the crazy part. Then I have at least one, two. There's at least two, no, three, like tops, like tank tops. They just need to do the final touches. And for some reason, I just bagged it down in the project case and all forgotten about it, and I had no clue what kind of pattern I had used. For some reason, I probably thought that I will remember this, and yeah, maybe remember it for like a week, I found projects that are years old. Uh, so, um, yeah, but at least for now, uh, I'm not going to start new projects before at least I have done some of the finished projects. Says the one that's sitting with a new project in hand. You know, I'm like a project addict. Uh, yes, this will take time. But then again, sometimes some things need to take time. No, everything is so rushed today, in today's society. Um, no, you even need to hurry to get to the yoga class just because it's so relaxing. But why do you need them to be in a hurry or being stressed uh, um, to get to the yoga class? Then it's contradicting in each other, you know. Um, I'm not saying that yoga is wrong, but uh, if you feel stressed about it, then it's not the right thing to do. Um, the same was I worked out a lot last year and the year before that, and did some heavy lifting weights, did some really nice progress with my powerlifting and everything. Then I realized I was stressed. It became my exercise time became stressful. No, if I'm gonna do some exercise today, I need to do this, and that before I can go and have my own time. For me, that is just wrong. So I actually haven't done. Oh, we have some famous people in the chat. Hello. Hi, Wendy. Wendy says, good evening, Linnea, and dearest chat. How are you doing? We are doing just fine. I am doing some crochet and talk about life and just enjoying this evening. Um, well, I normally don't live stream on Saturdays, but just because yesterday's live stream was like a total disaster. I have a computer that was faulty and well, pretty much it is old, so it didn't really had the capacity to live stream properly. So So I needed a new setup and all the settings and everything. It takes a while. I am Candy. Or Wendy asked me, and that's good to hear. What are you crocheting? And I am doing was something called a virus shawl. There are a lot of free patterns on Google. I'm using the one that comes from the page of Hobby. Let's see if I can. Um, so we have uh, Hobby is nice. You can have a lot of different settings and you can find your own language. But let's see if I can have some kind of search. So here it is. Um, oh, let's go. So here it is. So now in the chat I have I have a link to the pattern I'm using. It's a free pattern. It's free to download many times as you wish. Hobby has a lot of free patterns. They're really nice and they're easy to use if you're new to things and every pattern comes with pictures on how each row would look like and with a written text. For that distance, at first it looks like it could be a bikini if you think about it. Wendy says, I'm still thinking about live streaming too, but I don't know what to stream. Maybe something with digital drawing. Yeah, do that. Awesome. Wendy says, yes, I've heard of Hobby. Yeah. And like I said, very easy things to do. To do some crafting at the same time to talk can sometimes create some kind of challenge, at least for me. So now, and of course, I have chosen the really stubborn yarn, and it splits a lot. And I am not a fan of splitting yarn. So yeah. So I know some of you uh, missed out like the first hour of this stream, so I can show you the projects I have um, that I've been working for in different streams, so I can show this again. This one is a diamond painting with, of course, with butterflies. I haven't found a frame for it, but it will be framed. Wendy says, first of all, I need to find the guts to do it. I'm still insecure about my speech. Well, I can say, as much as you use the language, force yourself to use the language on every day. It comes with you. So you will have it eventually. So here's the diamond painting that I've done. I'm gonna call something called mud pout. That is like a glue that you cover it all with, so the all the stones just stay where they are. So and another project that I've been knitting on, actually it's been a pair of socks for me. Turned out pretty good. For some reason, there are, I can't say that I have less yarn at home, but it's still, it took 1.5 balls of yarn to do this. So, and also in the beginning of this stream, I talked about to use pearls when you cross stitch. So, so here are some of my pearls. I have pearls. So Folate says those are the kind of socks my wife likes, soft and warm. Yes. Most of the time, I actually sleep with socks. My husband, he kind of not using very masculine sounds when I'm trying to warm my feet. So I sleep with socks. Like I said, I have a lot of pearls. Different sizes, but these are the small sizes of pearls, and my grandchildren will still have pearls to this day. And for some reason, when I come over, I can look at pearls in a store. And it's like, yeah, I'm gonna need these ones, and yeah. So it's like an addiction. Like Wendy says, I did diamond painting once, but it isn't my thing. However, I used to make with things with mini stick. Mini stick? What is mini stick? Sorry, you're gonna. You have to watch. I need to go fetch a thing. So, in business. But anyway. Oh, oh Lord. Um, uh, Usually when it comes to the pearls, I use them when I make cards or when I do motifs that requires French knots. I have to say that I'm sucks at French knot. So I replaced the knots with a pearl. Um, there's not that many patterns that have this um, uh, have these pearls on, so this is gonna last forever for me, more than a lifetime. For example, if I do a birthday card with a flower or something, I want to have, or to enlight the flower, I might need like 5 pearls. So when it says mini stack looks like tiny Lego stones, it's the ancestor of diamond painting, but it's reusable. Ah, yeah. Oh, what is it? I think it's called Pixie something here in Sweden. Actually, quite popular among children. So the small squares that you can put in different patterns. Pixel, yeah, something like that. But hey, if you like it, go for it. So I've done a lot of talking and not so not so much crafting. Uh, I wonder why. Oh, come on. Um, that lol sounds like Yarny. Oh. Actually, I want to do a stream together with Yarny, where we both do some crafting and talk about life in general. That would be so awesome. I was trying to connect my YouTube account to Blurbs, but what I could figure it out that I needed to have Twitch. I don't have Twitch. Oh, that's dueling needles. That it would be a very nice name for that show, actually. Dueling needles. I need to pitch it with Johnny. That would be so funny. Oh my god. Sorry. Wendy says it was popular back in the 80s and the 90s. Yeah. Yeah, it probably was, but I haven't seen it that much here in Sweden. But at least 15, 20 years ago, I've noticed it in the stores, craft stores and stuff. Yeah, but I need to write it down. Dueling Needles. That's just an awesome name. Dueling. So Wendy says Twitch isn't so popular under the streams. Most of the streamers are using Rumble. Yes. Well, I think right now I have difficulty to learn everything in YouTube, so I know my limitations. So I know that I have got the question if I wanted to stream both on Twitch or Rumble and other sites, but I am good for YouTube right now. Twitch and Rumble are more for gaming streamers, not so much for crafting streaming. Let's see. Oh no. Or did I? Yeah. Oh, I am blind today. Or it's getting late. So, let's see here. Yep. Wendy says, I believe the yarn witch uses both. Yeah, she uses, I think she uses Rumble. For Latte, you have more knowledge about this than what I have. Is John using both Rumble and Twitch, or just one of them? That's actually a very solid question. But then again, Young Witch is foremost a gaming channel. While for me, I don't think my my new audience is on Rumble or Twitch. Follow says Yarny does YouTube and Rumble. Yes. Is getting slow. I am wondering how many streams it takes to make one show. Or take this one. It's gonna take a lot of episodes. I am starting to yarn. No, yarn, not yarn. Pretty serious. So, I'm thinking to round up this stream. I know this stream has been a little bit shorter than. Wendy says, what I do know of Dara, he uses both at the same time via Canvas too. He used OBS before to combine both channel. Follow says, it's late over there. Yeah, it's almost midnight. So, yes, it is late. And actually, our dog has been sick, so we haven't had that much good quality of sleep last night. She has a kennel flu, so it's like Wendy says it 23, 43 over here. Yeah, it's the same for me too. But Wendy, you are in Holland? Am I correct? Or the Netherlands? Depends on. Both Wendy and Volta said, poor doggy, hopefully she feels better soon. Yes, she's been better throughout the day. She still have appetites and she goes to the bathroom as she should be. But as soon as he barks, she started to cough. So she still has a little bit of limitations. Wendy says, yes, I am. Yeah, so we have the same timeline. And next week, we get what it's called summertime. Actually, we are losing 1 hour a day. And it sucks. It can take up to a week before the body just adjusts to the new time. I don't see the point of having summer and winter time, but we still do here. So, I know there's a lot of countries that have stopped changing time. For that day, we did that a couple of weeks ago here. Yeah. So all of a sudden, what I'm used to have, like Bro Science, start at 10 here on 10 p.m. here in Sweden. But all of a sudden, they are on at 9. Wendy says, yes, that's the same over here. We go 1 hour forward. Yeah, exactly. The same here, true. And some people question why how we do recognize if you want how to start the clock. Think about it in the summer. You put out the lawn chairs in the garden, and in the winter you take them in instead. So you put you took them out in the garden, 1 hour forward. Then when you put them in again, you have 1 hour backward. So I'm gonna say that it's gonna take a lot of streams to do this shawl. It's a very slow progress. I'm talking too much. But hey, I love it. And I love to have friends in the chat. So, of course. Well, actually, I'm going to call it here. I am so grateful that you wanted to show up here in this stream. Hopefully, I will see you next Friday. The time is 9 p.m. European Standard Time. That means it is 3 a.m. No, 3 p.m. East Coast time in US. Wendy says it's always the last weekend of March forward and the last weekend of October backward. Yes, we have exactly the same here too. I think most European countries has that. I can be wrong, of course, but I think that is the case. Well, anyway, I have an absolute blast here tonight. Thank you so much for showing up in the chat and talking to me, even though the notifications might be a little off, but at least you are here and I appreciate you so much. And hopefully I will see you next Friday when I do my next stream. And until then, remember, if you don't know what to do, at least be kind to each other. So I see you around. And with that, I will say goodbye. Thank you, Wendy. We will have a wonderful night rest. Thank you so much.